Wow, it has been a minute since I've been on the podcast, since I sat down and been able to just vlog and be in front of you all. It feels good to be back. Welcome to Mission to Medicine. My name is Akeem Henry. I am the owner and founder of this channel. Today, I want to talk about my experience in medical school. There are students who are just got recently accepted this year who will be starting medical school in the fall of this year. First off, I want to say congratulations. This is a huge milestone for some of the folks that I know personally. I know you all have been working tirelessly. I know you all have been putting in the work, studying for the MCAT, doing post-bac programs, retaking pre-med classes, grinding to get to this point. You absolutely deserve it. So please cherish and take in and savor in this moment that you are going to be experiencing as a first year medical student. It is a surreal time. I remember on my white coat day, when I got that white coat, it felt heavy because I thought about all the experiences that led up to that moment, all the experiences that shaped that day. And it really made me, think about the times where I was grinding in the library late nights, when I had to retake the MCAT, when I had to quit my job, when I got fired from my job to study for the MCAT, when I did a post-bac program and it didn't work out in my favor, and I had to go back and repeat the study and go and live back at home and move back in with my family. I remember how it felt in those dark, scary times. All of that hit on that white coat day, and it made it feel so much more worth it. So shout out to everyone that has been through something, been through adversities, overcame so many obstacles along your journey to get to that point of getting into med school. So basically the highlight of this video is to really just talk about some of the things that I really wish I would have done differently during my first year, or things that I would recommend to incoming medical students. First things first, I think you need to first come in and just know that you're going to be hit with a lot of information, right? Everyone says this same old saying that it's like drinking water from a fire hydrant. That is very true. You are going to have those experiences in medical school where you feel like it's just too much information. But if you take a step back and you try to set up and organize a system and structure that works for you, you'll be absolutely fine. So one of the things that worked for me was, one, getting a calendar system. I use Google Calendars. I also have a Notability that I use to organize all my lecture notes. That was really helpful. In addition, I use apps such as Notion that can organize, and I can put my lectures in. I have a lecture tracker where I put in the lectures from the week because they share the Google Calendar of our schedule. And then I put in the lectures, and then I can put my notes and anything to do lists or assignments, quizzes. I can put that into my Notion and keep track of it that way as well. So definitely you want to stay organized. You want to create systems and find apps that are going to be helpful for productivity. In addition to all of those things, I think it's going to be really important for you to connect with upperclassmen at your school because they've been through the ropes. They understand what it takes. They understand what that school is like. So make sure you get a mentor who is an upperclassman who can help guide you and provide insight and wisdom about that school and the curriculum. Another thing that I wish I would advise incoming medical students is, if you know that you want to do a competitive specialty, you want to make sure you start early with finding research opportunities once you get acclimated with your school later on in that fall, because those applications open up pretty early for research positions for the following summer. So if you're coming in fall, August, September, starting medical school of 2025, you want to start looking out for programs that you might be possibly interested in your specialty of choice. And that's important because, like I said, those interview slots will be taken up really quickly. Those deadlines will be coming around the corner, and you want to make sure you get your application in time so that you're able to have an opportunity to do research the following summer of 2026. And for me, one of the programs that I applied to my first year of medical school was EMP Dimensions. EMP Dimensions is a program geared towards underrepresented minorities who want to pursue the field of orthopedic surgery, dermatology, and radiology. And it really allowed us to get immersed into the fields, get shadowing, research opportunities, and really build networking connections and being able to present research at the end of the summer. So it was really worthwhile, and still put a part of that organization today and still getting opportunities through that organization. So you want to start early by looking into those things as well, and making sure you reach out to your professors at your school who might have connections, might have research opportunities, send out cold emails, knock on doors, show up. And if you have neighboring institutions, if your school doesn't have research or is not a research heavy institution, then you can see if there's any local hospitals or institutions, research centers that you can go in and find physicians there who you can potentially work with, PIs, private investigators, principal investigators, who can help guide you along that process as well. So definitely start early on that. And then also just go into first year with an open mind. Understand that you might have been a straight A student, you might have been a stellar student in undergrad, but also know that when you get to medical school, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. It's going to take some adjustment, and give yourself grace. Give yourself grace as you navigate this new space, navigate this new load of information that's being thrown at you. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, you're going to have fun days, you're going to have not so good days, right? You're just going to have to just take it as it comes and just keep a positive spirit as you maneuver through this time, and just know that it will get better if you're in a difficult situation. And if you're in a good situation, you want to help lift other people up as well that is around you. Don't let people drown you. Don't let people use you, abuse you, because there's going to be plenty of people who you may like and who you don't like. So just be careful, tread lightly as you maneuver through the space, because med school can be, it can be an interesting time. You're meeting so many different people. People are coming and going, so it can be a lot. So definitely be wary and be conscious of the interactions and the people that you're meeting, and just keep it professional and cordial, because these are going to be your colleagues. These are going to be people who you're going to be referring one day your patients to, for a consult. So you just want to make sure you build those bridges and don't burn any bridges, and make those connections while you're there. Med school can be a great time for folks to build great memories, have a great time, and connect with individuals who you've never probably would have seen before. But because you guys are in this place where you have a common goal and thing that you're working towards, which is that MD degree, you guys are going to bond. It's like trauma bonding, because it becomes so interesting going through these different curriculums that over time you all experience this these 4 years together, and it's highs and it's lows, and you guys ride it out together. So I think you really get to connect with people on a deeper level and really make some meaningful connections that might last for a long, long time. I also would recommend to incoming M1s that you all need to find a study routine, and it's going to look different for each block or each rotation depending on how your school's curriculum is set up. Some people enjoy using Anki and using the space repetition flashcard apps. Some people like to write out their notes in a note card. Some people do the old style where they go to lecture every single day and they sit and they take notes, and listen to the presentation, or they take recorded notes and re-listen to it, or they find third-party resources that they found really helpful. And some of the third-party resources out there, you have Boards and Beyond, you have Boot Camp, you have Amboss, you have UWorld, you have UMSL RX. There's a plethora of resources out there, Sketchy, Pixarized. There's so many different ones out there, and you have to just go through them and figure out which one works best for you. And then, you go from there and you see which one you want to pay for and implement that into your study routine, and get through the information and process that the best that you can. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the good luck in this new upcoming school year. It's going to be a memorable time for you all. Just stick it through, grind it through. It's going to come by. It's going to go by so quickly. So just make sure you enjoy every single day, and you try to start every day with a good positive foot, because there's going to be some days where you're going to feel down. Some days you're going to feel discouraged, but you got to get back up and you just got to keep going. I believe you all can do this. Keep the spirits up. You guys got this. Best of luck to you all. See you all in the next one. Remember, it's not a marathon nor a sprint. It's a mission to medicine. Peace.